And let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, this is Rico. I was thinking about the Cleveland sports landscape. This is a rare time we're living in at the moment. All three major sports teams are legitimate playoff contenders or even maybe championship contenders. In your opinion, which franchise has the best opportunity to win a title this upcoming year? For me personally, I pick the Browns. I truly think they're on the cusp of greatness. What say you? Thanks.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. G. Bush, I think it's the Browns, and I know the Guardians are having a great year. I don't think they have the pieces there to go deep in the playoffs, and I'm not sure they can get them. The Cavs, I don't see it. I don't see them getting past the Celtics. I don't see them getting past the 76ers right now as it's constructed.
Yeah, we just had this little exercise. Like, what do you give the Cavs offseason grade? I'll say, well, listen, you signed Donovan Mitchell. That's an A. I liked the signing of when you look at the signing of their head coach, and when you get him in there, Kenny Atkinson, I'm like, okay, I love that. From the jump, I like that move. That's an A. But I got to give you an F because you did nothing else to the tail end of your roster. You haven't gotten any free agents. Philadelphia is better. They got Paul George. Maxey signed an extended deal. And Joel Embiid, all he does is average 30 points when he's on the court. 31, 32 points, MVP candidate. They're better. You take a look at it. The Boston Celtics, they got 3 or 4 guys, or 3 now, that are on the Olympic team. They're going to get better because of that. Their guys are younger. So you know what that means. And Giannis is coming back. For the Milwaukee Bucks, Dame Dollar is still over there. So to me, I could only put the Cavaliers at either 5th or 6th in the Eastern Conference. Let's go into football. Patrick Mahomes is still alive and well. He just keeps winning. Josh Allen. Let's not mention just the quarterbacks in the AFC North being a gauntlet. With every one of those teams potentially can make the playoffs in the AFC North with the Steelers, the Bengals, Ravens, Browns. That's going to be murderer's row. Then you still got to get past a guy like Josh Allen. You still got to get past Patrick Mahomes. Oh, by the way, you got the Justin Herberts of the world, and a guy named Aaron Rodgers, who the Jets are hoping comes back at the top of his game. So it's going to be a tough battle for the Cleveland Browns. Surprisingly, I'm taking the Cleveland Guardians. And the reason I take the Guardians, not because they have the best roster, not because they are in first place right now over the Twins 4.5 games. I'm picking them not because of what they're doing. It's the nature of baseball. When you take a look at it, Texas Rangers, Arizona Diamondbacks, I couldn't name you a guy on either one of their teams last year. Oh, yes, I can. Austin Hedges, right? But he batted like 105 or something. So he was not a big part of it. But when you look at those teams, the nature of baseball is when you get in the race, you put yourself in position to get into the playoffs. Anything can happen. Home court advantage or home field advantage is not as marketed as it is in basketball as well as football. And on top of that, if the Guardians can make a couple of innings eaters now. Obviously, they're going to have to battle the Orioles. Obviously, the Yankees are going to be in that mix as well. They need some pitching. But if the Guardians can get a couple guys to get them to, get those guys to September, where you could get some innings eater, you don't tire out your bullpen, and anything can happen. I think the Guardians in a baseball atmosphere, they got good a shot as anybody to win the championship.
I hope you're right. I'm not seeing it with the Guardians this year, but that's all right. That's all right.